Hey guys, this is Letters to Ewan. This is 121. This one's called Consent to Love. Dear Ewan, I'm taking an interlude from Who's It a Burn to talk about something I discovered yesterday. Hidden doors of love, shrouded and cloaked in consent moratoriums. What's it like when I make believe that love can hurt people? What's it like if I believe that love is the opposite of wanted? We were doing an exercise yesterday at the Edmonton immersion, and I was in a triad with a man and a woman. We were a strange configuration: one straight guy, one gay guy, and one lesbian. And the two of them had a history of conflict. I said at one point, we all have something in common: two dudes, two gays, and two people that make love to women. They were really short circuiting my brain because they were both avoidant. It took me a while to clock, but I've seen this before. As a baseline anxious person, I run towards people when I'm dysregulated or worried about connection. Voldemort told me once, "You and I are different. You run towards and I run away. Neither is better. People are different." It's a great lesson. People are different. I never strayed into "they're being difficult," but I couldn't figure out why they didn't just lay all their cards on the table. When I spotted their avoidant tendencies, I named it, and then in a flash, I realized that I wasn't checking so many things. I wasn't explicitly checking how much closeness they wanted. They looked to me like they wanted none, and I was reflexively honoring my read. I asked the woman, "Is your face telling me to stay back?" And her scowl opened up, and as she said, "No, not at all." Oh, because I was doing something weird. I was telling myself that she didn't want my love. And then I realized, why is my love seeking consent? I know how to honor boundaries, my own and others. Love doesn't have to look any way, but I was pinching it off, and I could feel how I didn't like it. So I let myself sparkle inside. I let myself feel the deep inspiration. I called forth my peace. It was like shedding fake skin. I could stretch now and breathe. And now I can see these avoidants are a gift. They are teaching me to detach my perception of what the other person wants from my sense of love. I can love as much as I want because I know that I can love while honoring boundaries. I've learned this with you, Ewan, and I'm furthering my learning and seeing the beauty of it daily with ALIFTIMTS. The insight cascaded because I could see that I'm doing this with the world, the general people that my brain takes in like NPCs. That's a video game term, non player characters. That my brain takes in like NPCs is how I'm treating avoidance. I'm trying to calibrate the love I feel to my perception of how much love is desired. This codependence breaking brought breath to my chest and the insight deepened. I told the group, my responsibility is what I can do, my ability to respond. It is my responsibility to love. It is not my responsibility to gauge or ensure the reception of love. That's the other person's job/joy/responsibility. The woman told me, I think receiving love is a byproduct of loving myself enough to receive it. Boom, another insight. I can take responsibility for loving myself to open to the love that I'm not taking responsibility to track coming from others towards me. I can need to trust others to love me and focus on loving them and loving me enough to receive them. In the And the belief in me that my needs are wrong took another haymaker to its innocently misguided jaw. I do not need consent to love. My love is mine. I will honor boundaries in myself and others. I will take a responsibility to love myself and others. I will love people by letting them take responsibility for loving me and loving themselves enough to let my love in. The last insight was that I don't know how much love I need. And I can't tell if I need any. Because when I get to feel my own love coming out of me, my sense of needing love vanishes. In the big group, someone asked me, "What do you mean?" My reply, "I think it's like pooping. We need to poop. We need to love. When we turn down our love because we think it's not wanted, then we get backed up. I can't tell if I need love or if I'm constipated. I always think I'll feel alone right before I release another tether of codependency. An interesting aspect of codependency is that we're trading our connection to everything in order to ensure our connection with a person. It's innocent and a terrible trade. And right now, I feel like a ballerina dancing in the air with a deep piece of stillness in my gut. I can feel my desire to hug you without even lifting my arms. Happy Sunday, Mike.